Hi everyone, my name is Whitney and I am a dental hygienist. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Let's talk about smoking and vaping. And before we jump in, I'd like to quickly remind you about my website, teethtalkgirl.com. If you're ever looking for a specific dental topic, I have a search bar where you can easily find what you're looking for, and also my Instagram, @teethtalkgirl. Now, although smoking, vaping, and smokeless tobacco all seem totally different from one another, using any tobacco products, no matter what type, can completely ruin the health of your mouth. Let's first talk about the most common side effects of smoking to be aware of. Number 1, teeth staining. Smoking and other tobacco products can cause serious stain buildup in and on your enamel. Unfortunately, all of those stain particles are really hard to remove. Even getting your teeth polished professionally during your dental cleaning won't always lift away all of the stain because most of it has soaked into the tiny pores on the teeth. Professional whitening is usually the only thing that might help, and of course after quitting smoking. Number 2, tooth loss. Tooth loss is usually caused by gum disease. And smoking unfortunately covers up gum disease symptoms while also making it harder for your body to fight off oral infections. So even if your gums appear to be healthy and you're a smoker, like you don't notice them bleeding when you floss and they don't ever seem to be swollen, you could still have major tissue deterioration underneath the edges of your tissues. When you smoke, it covers up periodontal disease until your teeth become physically mobile or start to fall out. By then, your treatments are way more limited. 3, bad breath. Look, nobody wants to have bad breath. Not only does it make you feel self-conscious, but it also impacts your personal relationships. When you smoke, it throws off the natural oral flora that your body needs for a balanced oral environment. Maybe your mouth is dried out, you have undiagnosed gum disease going on, or just the smell of the tobacco product itself has soaked deep into the oral tissues. Even if you brush, floss, use mouthwash, and pop breath mints all day, you still won't be able to fully cover up the odor of tobacco mouth. Number 4, the most serious of all smoking complications, oral cancer. Tobacco use, whether it's smoking or something else, causes cellular changes in the tissues inside of your mouth. Between the heat, smoke, nicotine, and ingredients inside of the tobacco products, it's fairly common to see visible changes inside of your mouth when you use tobacco products. Oftentimes, early signs of precancerous tissues go totally undiagnosed. It's ultra important to see your dentist for routine screenings so that any pathological tissues can be biopsied ASAP and treated before they become life-threatening. The sad news is that most people will never self-diagnose their oral cancer until the disease has reached a late, aggressive stage. So what are the signs of gum disease from smoking? What should you be looking for in your mouth when trying to figure out whether smoking has negatively impacted your smile or is covering up a gum infection? First, look at your gums. Are they nice and coral pink, or are they pale looking? The color will reflect whether or not there's a good amount of blood flow. After all, you need healthy blood circulation to have healthy tissue. Second, do your gums bleed easily? If they don't bleed at all, there may be limited blood circulation because of the effects of smoking. For example, if you haven't flossed your teeth in weeks, your gums will probably bleed the next time that you floss. But if you haven't flossed in weeks and you do smoke, your gums probably won't bleed at all. It sounds good, but actually it's super bad because they would be bleeding if they could. I know this is confusing. I'm not saying it's good that your gums bleed, but I'm saying that it's even worse if they're not bleeding, and they should be, so now we don't know that something's going on. So in other words, if this isn't carefully evaluated by a dental professional, if you do have gingivitis or gum disease, it may go undiagnosed. Unfortunately, it's really hard to tell when your gums are unhealthy if you're a smoker. The most visible symptoms are gum recession and spaces between teeth, but by that point, a significant amount of tissue damage has already occurred. The best thing to do is to make sure you're seeing your dentist regularly for a professional exam. That way, if you're starting to develop gum disease, they can intercept it as early as possible. I mean, I just said that is the best thing to do, but actually the best thing you can do is to stop smoking. Now, there's still a lot of research to be done on vaping, but what we do know is that it can still physically change your soft oral tissues, and on top of that, it also raises your risk of tooth decay, especially since so many vaping solutions are sweetened or flavored with ingredients that trigger cavities. If you really want to do yourself a favor and protect your smile, try to quit smoking and vaping altogether. And on that note, here are some basic smoking cessation tips to help you get started. Talk to your doctor or dentist. Some physicians may even want to prescribe a medication to help curb your cravings. Set a goal and be realistic about it. Put a value on why you're quitting. Is it to save a certain amount of money each week? Are you doing it to be there for your kids? Give yourself something of value to serve as a reminder. Have a strategy for withdrawals and cravings. Some people pick up new habits, such as exercise or chewing a piece of gum instead. This might be a trial and error process. Build a support system to help hold yourself accountable. Having others on your side can make you more successful. According to quit.com, only 5% of smokers are able to actually kick their habit to the curb each year. It's not that people don't have the willpower to do so, it's that the withdrawals and the nicotine addiction are real and they're strong. Find the right support network and make it your goal to give up smoking, as well as other tobacco products for good. I hope this video helped you. Please like and subscribe if it did. If you want more teeth talk, you can visit my website, teethtalkgirl.com. And until next time, peace, love, and teeth.